Here's Adam. This is Jungkook.
That is really how they do makeup tutorials.
They really do.
I'm the worst makeup tutorial person.
하나, 둘, 셋. Hi everyone, welcome back to K-pop Crash Course.
Hello.
Hello.
Associate.
So we're not doing a movie reaction, but we are gonna open this bad boy. It's very heavy.
Is it? Let me feel.
You wanna feel it?
Oh yeah! Wow.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be that heavy.
It's really strange because I saw other people with their like CDs or their albums, and it's like this tiny little thing. So I was like, "Oh, is that all I'm getting?" And then came this massive, this giant thing. But I figured we'll do a little unboxing. Also, I wanted to update you. So you don't know any of the news yet of like what BTS Dinner, what they announced or anything. You haven't seen any spoilers. You haven't heard anything. Do you want to make any guesses? I did tell you who's headlining Lala.
It's true. That is very exciting. I wish I could go.
You guys, if we could make it to Chicago, I would. I just don't know if that's possible for...
Sucks, because we could stay with my sister.
Oh, that's so true!
But I don't know if my health will. In fact, I know my health will not allow me to do that.
I
probably
should
should
let me
have
go.
gone to the last BTS concert, but...
We did go to 2 BTS concerts already.
That's true. In a very short amount of time.
In a very short amount of time, we went to 2 BTS concerts in LA and in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And
if I was feeling better, I would be like, fuck it.
let's go to Chicago. Let's do this.
Do
Get some
it.
Garrett's popcorn. That's like my favorite thing about Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love Garrett's popcorn. Anyways.
This is so exciting!
Oh my god, it's giant. Okay. Don't need that.
I don't know.
What do you think is inside?
Photos and
Do you remember?
CDs.
when
CDs and photos.
Definitely. There's definitely going to be a photo card. I wonder who we're going to get.
Maybe a little booklet talking
booklet.
about things. There's going to be a photo of Jen looking like this.
Yo, I love photos of Jen looking like that. Oh gosh.
Proof!
At Christmas time, were you the type of person that like tore everything apart and threw it away, or were you like meticulous about like?
Oh, I tore everything apart.
I was
Like,
the same way.
next. And once I was done, I'd gather everything up and go in my room and take an evaluation and see how I could put all these toys and new things to use. It's a very, very, very precise kid with my toys.
I wish I had like an overhead camera. I didn't set that up.
Next time.
I thought about it, but I couldn't find my tripod. This is like, there's a lot of stuff going
there's
on.
a lot going on here.
There's a lot. Okay, this must be one of the discs.
Okay.
Here. You could smell it. It smells very new.
It smells very new.
You guys, I used to be in publishing. It smells like brand new magazines.
C1, C2, C3.
This is the one with all the demos. We need to listen to it.
Yeah, I realized I think I do have a CD player.
You do?
Well, it's not a CD player. It's an external hard drive.
Uh-huh.
I think it'll play the CDs.
We should do that sometime.
Yeah, I just gotta find it.
I think these are the photo. You want to show the camera?
All right. CDs, guys. It is officially
Do you remember like having your like Walkman?
the
just walk
90s
around
again.
And like hear it, and then I remember like you'd like go over a bump and then it'd like skip all.
Oh yeah, that'd be the worst. Remember like having like the car multi changer where you put like
Six of them in?
It's
You
like,
can put it inside.
it
It's
started
like six
with like
six CDs.
Started with like 4, and then it like you can put like 10, and then you can put like 20 CDs, and then you're like, I have no idea what's in there. Then it'll break, and you can't get the CDs out.
Can you see? It's V.
Oh.
Taeyang.
Did I tell you guys I added him to my list of biases? It happened. I'm sorry. I know, guys. I know. I drive me crazy too. I know.
Okay, so I guess everyone gets all of these, and then you get one of the 7 postcards.
Mr. Anime, you guys. This is legit Mr. Anime.
Pick a card, any card.
All right. So we got some CDs. We got some cords.
Everyone's holding their bang guns.
Hmm.
You want to show it to the camera? Like the way you do makeup tutorials? Here's Adam. This is Jungkook.
That's really how they do makeup tutorials.
They really do.
I'm the worst makeup tutorial person.
Do your makeup like me. Dude, I used to love watching Michelle Phan. Do you know who she is?
Mm-hmm. She's pretty funny.
All right. Looks like... Yeah, this is what magazines smell like. This is what it feels like. We used to go like this.
It smells new.
You guys, I used to work at a magazine, and I knew like the weight and the feel of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is what it smelled like. So it's a lot of money printing out stuff. But look, all the CD covers.
Okay. So
artwork wise, I love CD album covers.
Yeah, that's your business right there.
That's my business.
Faux show.
Faux show and artwork. I love artwork.
How it all started.
Look at them.
Let's show how it all started. All right, let's find out how it's going.
Look at this. They look so like hipster emo.
Yeah, it's very, very 2000s.
I love it though.
I'm not mad at it. I still rock my hats all the
Look at
time.
them.
When I have hair, I guess.
These are the type of photo shoots I would love to do.
Please behave.
Oh, photo shoots. Love yourself. This reminds me of Run BTS, which is coming back. We're gonna watch Run BTS. Dynamite.
Dynamite. Let's shut the dynamite. Dynamite.
I love stuff like this, you guys.
So it's like all the posters from different like time periods, which is
Yeah.
dope.
So when they went to the UN and White House, these guys going places.
Mm-hmm.
UN for the 3rd time, actually. They went 3 times.
And the best is yet to come.
That's right.
One's the new and the next.
This is the one that's in the photo card.
Ooh, J-Hope. Okay, J-Hope, I see you looking good in that photo.
J-Hope be looking good.
You look real good in that photo. We are bulletproof. You guys are the proof of our existence, our value, our breath, our love, our peace for everything. You guys are our irrefutable proof. So we were the bullet, and you guys are our proof. And now we are truly bulletproof. RM.
Autumn.
Ooh, yes, pastels.
Here, you take a look. Because I've seen most of these already through Weavers.
Let me see here.
If you're not on Weavers, you should jump on there because they tend to show you lots of stuff.
Yeah. So this is what I was talking about. It's interesting because I feel like it definitely has that like I'm trying not to open it all the way so we don't crease it, but it has that like MJ Bad vibe from when he transitioned, which I think is really kind of cool. But I love it. I love the look. It makes me really curious as to what some of their new music is going to sound like because they're looking kind of hard here. It's like an 80s vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
Really interesting. Or if this is just like a fashion push, if it has nothing to do with the music. But I feel like they're so specific about things that I feel like it probably does. They're very like intentional with what they do.
I think this is specifically for the anthology.
Go. Some pictures of our guys. Go. And then yes, I love this.
The pastels.
Yes. It's an interesting transition, but it works.
Yeah.
Because the other looks with the dark goth vibes are so, like, high fashion. Here we go.
This one's more ethereal.
Yeah. But it kind of works. It kind of still has, like, a moodiness to it because of the purples. Like, some of these pieces are fantastically put together.
You guys, I love this kind of stuff. It's like all the behind-the-scenes type stuff.
I know I focus a lot on music, guys, but I did go to school for fashion design and international apparel management. So the fashion stuff just comes out sometimes. I went to school for both.
I didn't go to school for any of those, but I am a professional photographer, so I love stuff like this. Photos. I love photos.
Yes. Well, I
love
also don't have a master's in finance, so...
I do have a master's in finance, but I'm not doing much
I feel like
for
I
that.
have enough debt to have a master's in finance. Jeez. Love this. Look at RM. He's looking really good. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this so there's no glare on it. Oh, this color palette. Yes.
I'm just showing some more stuff.
So it's like a brocade. Oh, like a velvet. It's beautiful. Beautifully put together. Okay. Let's see.
Hitman thing.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love everything about it. Okay. I think J-Hope gets more and more handsome as he gets older.
He's so handsome. Every now and then, he's just very handsome. Ta-da!
Woo! There it is.
There it is.
Trying to find ways to like make this more like inclusive experience, but
and it's very hard unless there was like an overhead and we like went through things and like had a really nice like layout. I didn't really plan for this, guys. I was like, I just want to open it.
They look like they should be on like a spaceship.
Yeah,
They kind of have a spaceship vibe.
spaceship vibe.
Like they look like they should be holding like some big rave on a spaceship.
Oh, rave. I was thinking ray gun. Like, but yeah. That too.
This is with these like proof looks. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It works for a number of different things.
So to update you on what's been going on and the big announcement that they had. So they have a FESTA dinner pretty much every year. They kind of like sit around and they all eat dinner and then they all just kind of like have a good time and kind of go over memories and then just like discuss stuff. And then the cameras are on them, so we're like part of the conversation too. And so yesterday morning? Yeah, today's Thursday. So yesterday morning they released the FESTA dinner early in the morning. And I started seeing stuff pop up and I was like, oh my God, I have to watch it. So I sat down and watched it. And, you know, they, like, shared their stories and they shared everything and, you know, just, like, life updates. And they're all like, this is where we used to live. And now we're all, like, moving out and, like, all going to different places. But basically they made an announcement. It made me really sad. And I had to, like, take a day or two to, like, process.
What? Army? Military?
So it's not a hiatus, even though the sub said hiatus. If you take, I had to listen to the DKDK TV.
No.
I had to listen. I watched.
Oh no.
I watched the DKDK TV. What do you call it? Like afterthoughts show because they wanted like really good translations, and the way that they translate it was not hiatus, but more like off season. So don't think of it as like a break or disbandment because that's what Suga and like RM, that's what they all said. They're not disbanding. They're just taking...
They just need some time.
They need some time to figure out stuff by themselves. Like this is the first time in 10 years that they are living separately and not like living day by day with each other all the time. And they just kind of have to like regroup and figure stuff out, especially with like military enlistment and like you know, just like things are changing and they just need to figure out who they are and what they're doing. And so chapter 2,
they're also getting into the age where people start looking for like partners and families and stuff too. And I think that's really important to acknowledge and make space for because You gotta take care of yourself first. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so they're gonna concentrate on solo stuff, not breaking up, but more like solo stuff, like a new chapter of solo stuff. So they talked about how J-Hope is the first one to kick it off, especially now that he's doing Lala. And then they just started talking about each other's, like, what everyone's, like, different projects are and what, when they're all going to start releasing albums. And so J-Hope's album's coming out pretty soon. And then V has been working on his for, like, the past few years. So he's going to bring that out also, or roll that out soon. And they were all kind of, like, explaining when they're all going to do it. And then Jin was like, well, I'm going to be the last one. He didn't really say explicitly, but I think because of the military, he's probably going to do that for a while and then do his album last or something. So it's going to be a long while till they're all together again. But they reassured everyone that their plan is to spend time apart to grow and, like, live life a little and then to eventually come back.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it doesn't mean they won't, like, collaborate on each other's stuff.
Yeah.
Put out a random single here and there.
Yeah.
But I get that. I mean, the reality is they didn't have, like, this has been their life for so long, from such a young age, that they haven't had the room to really live life outside of this, like, fishbowl that is entertainment.
Yeah.
So I get that. It makes my heart hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, as a fan, but as a person who, you know, who really values, like, mental health and like, you know, working on yourself and putting yourself first and taking care of yourself first. I understand, and I think it's a really wise decision, because that's how groups break up. They don't make time for stuff like this, and then things escalate, and then they done. So
I think they're approaching it very wisely, though. I think, like, they've been kind of, like, hinting at it for a long while, and they knew that this was gonna come, especially with, like, things were so up in the air with the military. And so I just kind of feel like they needed this, and they kind of prepared for it, and, like, that's why they're doing it. I think for the most part, and I've watched other people and their responses and how that they've reacted since the news. I mean, so much of ARMY is, like, heartbroken, which I totally understand, but at the same time, like V said in the actual Festa dinner, that he's like 90% of ARMY will understand and support us, and the other 10% are probably gonna be upset. But this is an opportunity for that 10% of ARMY to grow. It's an opportunity for that 10% of ARMY to put themselves in somebody else's position, and look at things from a different perspective. Yeah. So even if they're not supportive, I think it'll be a good experience for them too. Yeah. Parts of me wants to show you, like, just, like, the little bit, because there's, like, RM starts talking, and it's just, like, it just breaks your heart, because you just see how much they, like, it's hard because they, like, don't want to, like, upset ARMY, but at the same time, you're like, we love you guys, take time for yourselves, you know, and so, but they're so supportive of each other. Yeah, it's like, it's really important to find a balance as an artist. And the reality is that we realize we're dealing with artists at this point, right? They're not just performers. They're not just people who sing songs that are put out for them. So they need to, like, live and have a pool to write and pull from these life experiences. Really important. As any type of artist, not just a musician, but, like, any type of creator. Like, a lot of our artistical makeup comes from the things that we've been through. So sometimes we have to, like, take a beat and go through some things to create, like, our best work, you know? J-Hope was so drunk on this, by the way. He was bright red. It was so funny. That Asian blush. Yeah, these are different things that they talked about.
할 말이 있어. 안 나와, 그러니까. 놔두지를 않는 거예요, 사실. Yeah. 그래서 인간으로서 내가 10년 전이랑 많이 달라졌는데, 그러면 참, 야, 그래, 참 방탄하길 잘했다. 내가 방탄에 없었으면 뭘로 살았을까, 그런 생각이 들어요. 같이 아이디만 찍어도 진짜. 저는 사실 제가 음악을 시작하고 어쨌든 방탄을 한 게, 그러니까 뭔가 어쨌든 세상에 뭔가를 얘기하고 뭔가를 닫고 싶어서 했는데, 사실 이제 온 다음부터는 사실 저는 뭐 어떻게 할지를 몰랐었는데. 네, 근데 뭐 코로나라는 뭐 핑계도 생기고 다이너마이트, 버터, 퍼미션 투 댄스 뭐 라이프 고전 하면서 저는 이제 그랬어요. 저는 뭔가 달라졌다 확실히 팀이. 네, 인정해야 되고 달라졌는데 이제 제 생각은 방탄소년단이 한 다이너마이트 온 다이너마이트까지는 우리 팀이 내 이렇게 이렇게 위에 있었던 느낌인데 그 뒤에 이제 버터랑 퍼미션 투 댄스 이런 거 하면서는 저는 이제 우리가 어떤 팀인지 잘 모르겠더라고요. 네, 그래서 저는 항상 뭔가 가사를 제가 주로 쓰는 것도 그렇고 뭔가 어떤 얘기를 하고 어떤 메시지를 던지느냐가 되게 중요한 사람이고 제가 살아가는 의미인데 그런 게 없어진 것 같은 거죠 사실은. 네, 그래서 무슨 얘기를 해야 될지도 모르겠고 뭔가 어쨌든 방탄소년단은 다른 팀이랑 다르다고 늘 생각해왔고 여러 가지로 이런 부분에 있어서도 그래서 근데 문제는 이 어쨌든 K-팝이라는 것도 그렇고 이 어쨌든 아이돌이라는 시스템 자체가 사람을 숙성하게 놔두지 않는 것 같아요. 계속 뭔가를 찍어야 되고 계속 뭔가를 해야 되니까 그렇죠. 내가 아침에 나가서 헤어 메이크업 하고 뭐 하면 내가 성장할 시간이 없어.
That's exactly what I was
그게
talking
근데
about.
단순히 실력적인 게 아니라 내가 인간으로서 내가 10년 전이랑 많이 달라졌는데 내가 생각을 많이 하고 뒤에서 어떤 혼자만의 시간을 보낸 다음에 그것들이 숙성돼서 내 걸로 나와야 되는데 옛날에는 이런 것들을 병행할 수 있었는데 이제는 10년을 사실 이렇게 방탄소년단을 하다 보니까 이거를 같이 어떤 물리적인 스케줄을 하면서 내가 숙성이 안 되는 거예요. 내가 세상에 뭔가 하고 싶은 게 있었고 지금 우리가 이 최전성기를 맞은 시점에서 뭔가 세상에 어떤 식으로든지 기능해야 될 것 같은데 뭔지는 모르겠고 근데 뭔가는 계속 해야 되고 제가 생각할 틈을 주질 않아요. 정신을 차리고 내가 어떤 사람이고 방탄소년단이 어떤 팀이고 내가 여기 왜 있고 나는 멤버들이 나한테 어떤 사람들이고 그리고 우리가 앞으로 어떻게 나아가야 될지 이런 거를 계속 머릿속에 인식하고 인터뷰를 하고 가사를 쓰고 그래야 되는데 언젠가부터인가 모르겠어요. 나도 우리 팀이 뭔지 앞으로 어떻게 해야 될지 전혀 모르겠다라는 게 컸어요. 저는 나는 내가 앞으로 우리 팀이 어디로 나가야 될지를 전혀 모르겠다. 그래서 언젠가부터인가 사실 랩 번안하는 기계가 되고 영어 열심히 하고 이러면은 내 역할은 이 팀에서 끝난 거고 여기 옆에 퍼포먼스 잘하는 친구들이 있으니까 뭐 나는 좀 적당히 묻어가고 뭐 이런 식으로 살다 보니까 내 일만 하면 이 팀은 돌아가는데 근데 제가 여기서 더 벗어나지를 못하는 느낌이 많이 들어서 그래서 내가 이거를 잠깐 좀 이렇게 떨쳐내고 내가 혼자 나를 가만히 두고 어떤 식으로 해야 되는지 생각을 충분히 한 다음에 다시 돌아오고 싶은데 근데 그렇게 놔두지를 않는 거예요 사실. 그래서 그거를 연장을 계속했어 작년부터. 그래 이것만 끝나면 그래 이것만 끝나면 그래 이것만 끝나면 근데 도저히 그게 안 되고 사람들은 지치고 이러니까 근데 여전히 팀이랑 같이 안무 연습 열심히 하고 또 재밌게 하면 또 재밌을 것 같아. 지금도 팬들을 생각하고 막 그런 걸 생각하면 안무를 해서 막 다시 너무 좋은 모습을 보여주고 싶고 대학축제 영상도 맨날 올라오잖아요. 맞아요. 그런 거 보면서 막 와 그래 우리도 지금 하면 사람들이 막 봐주고 그럴 텐데 근데 지금 방향성을 잃었고 사실 지금 멈춰서 뭔가 내가 생각을 해서 다시 좀 돌아오고 싶은데 내가 이런 걸 얘기하면 되게 무례한 것 같고 팬들의 기대를 저버리는 것 같고 뭔가 우리는 팬들이 키웠는데 나는 그들의 기대에 보답하지 못하는.
근데 나는 그냥 그렇게 생각하지 않는 팬들이 다반수라고 생각을 해. 왜냐면은 우리의 진정성을 더 많이 알고
그건 맞지.
우리가 어떤 음악을 하고 우리가 어떤 길을 가든 응원해주는 사람들이 저는 거의 좀 90%라고 생각해요.
어떤 식으로든 사실 우리는 팬들을 생각할 수밖에.
Anyways, they he shares a little bit and they kind of go in more in detail about how they feel and what they think about it, and they all encourage him because they all need time to find and discover.
That's 100% true. You can't just work like that.
Yeah,
and
it's
not
not
have
healthy.
any life experience, and
Yeah.
and then people expect you to make
Yeah.
great art. From what? We can write songs about being stressed out about working for 10 years and being lost and not knowing what direction to take the band in.
Well, there is one part that Suga says at he's at the beginning, I had so much to say, I just didn't have the skill set to say it.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm here, I just have nothing to say.
Yeah.
He's I'm squeezing out lyrics and I just need time to live a little.
Mm-hmm.
That way I have something to say.
Yeah, this is I want to say, for the people who might be frustrated by this, I know most ARMY is going to understand.
Most.
But for the ones who don't, like...
Or the people that just want to stir things up.
Yeah, it's honestly...
I think this is a great move for them.
This is a very difficult decision to make. Most artists don't do this. They usually quit.
Or something
they
will
usually
blow up.
fade away into the ether. And you're like, what happened to this artist? What happened to this artist? You know what I mean? So I think this is a very difficult thing to do. One, to get online and to talk candidly about like feeling like you need time and space because you feel like you're not able to deliver what people are expecting of you. That is a very difficult thing to share with people. It's very intimate. Arm's being very vulnerable right here.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not something that you see from a lot of artists, that type of vulnerability. So one, it's a difficult decision to make. Two, it's difficult to do this in front of like millions of people and just hope that they're going to understand.
The thing is, like, I think, like, with the friendship, with the bond that they have with ARMY, this was the very first time they talk about publicly. Like, they didn't go with a press release, they didn't go with statements, they didn't go to the media first. They did this first so that ARMY hears it first directly from them. And so that we know why they're doing this and why they're stepping back and why they're doing it for, like, with the support of each other.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the best way that they could do it because there's trust there, you know?
I agree.
And so...
And there's nothing to, like... It's directly coming from their mouths, so it's like you're not worried about like the media changing things or whatever, because we all know that happens.
Media, I'm telling you, YouTube,
everybody.
There's like all these videos popping up. Hiatus, they're breaking up, and I'm like, no, they're taking a break.
That is straight.
They
clickbait.
need to.
They're trying to
for their mental health and to live a little and to explore musically different things that they want to do.
Not just that, but I know that they have other things that they like and enjoy or interested in, and that
by the way
contributes hugely to other artistic endeavors.
There's rumors that because do you know In the Soup? You know what In the Soup is?
Yeah.
Okay, so In the Soup is like their they have a staycation and then they like video record them the whole time. They're planning on doing like a spin-off In the Soup with V and his like friends. The Wooga guys. I don't know if you know who they are, but it's like Choi Woo-shik from Our Beloved Summer, that guy, and Park Seo-joon, and then like two other guys, but they always hang out together. So they want to do a spin-off of like them, just like in a house together. That's fun. And I personally would love to see. Maybe after the military, if Jin would do a K-drama, because he's always loved to act. So bad. He's such a good actor.
I mean, I would love to see them.
I would love to see him or V act.
Do the things that's in their heart other than music. Because a lot of times as creators,
you gotta do something different.
It's not just, like I love music passionately, and it is my, like, income, it's my whatever. But, like, I make earrings and jewelry.
I gotta make stuff with my hands.
I'm
a photographer and I do stuff on the computer all the time, but sometimes I gotta bake.
Yeah, I do graphic arts. Like, I do lots of different things just to... I'll sit down and just go crazy on my nails some days. And just for the fun of it. Just because I really enjoy it.
Do something different.
Yeah, and it all contributes. I think if you're a creative, it's not limited to one modality. And if you take a break from one and you do the other thing, it can really fuel the other creative modalities in your life.
I wanted to... Everyone kind of gives from their heart, like what they say, but I kind of wanted to just get RM's point. Although, it's fair, like, they all cry. So you should watch it sometime on your own time.
I will.
I could just tell you right off the bat, Jimin's he's having a hard time. He's really, really sad. And then, like, Suga's doing, like, 7 different lessons right now. He's like, I'm doing piano and guitar and voice lessons and dance lessons and Pilates. We're like, what? He's doing a little bit of everything.
All the things.
And J-Hope's just drunk, and he's just funny when he's drunk.
얼마 전에 닥터 스트레인지를 봤는데 봤어? 나 좀 안 돼.
dormammu? 개 이름 전투?
스포하지 마. 아니 스포 안 하는 게
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
스포라는 개념이 있잖아. 있지. 예, 여러분은 어떻게 생각하실지 모르겠지만 정말 저를 아는 아미들이라면 저는 여전히 그렇게 생각해요. 어떤 멀티버스에는 그냥 음악을 안 하고 평범하게 취직해서 회사원으로 살고 있는 김남준 뭐 사원이 있겠다. 근데 제가 정말 이렇게 운 좋게 음악한다고 까불다가 이렇게 운 좋게 불려와서 방쇼 PD님 만나고 빅히트 만나고 저보다 훨씬 어떻게 보면 더 재능 있는 친구들 만나서 방탄소년단 지금은 BTS부터 익숙하지만 저한테 방탄이거든요. 방탄 사람들 만나서 이렇게 같이 음악하고 유엔 연설도
Oh
해보고
fuck. Yeah, they're all crying.
이거 나갔을 때쯤에 우리가 백악관도 갔다 왔겠네.
백악관도 가보고 무슨 제가 대단한 사람이라고 뭐 그런 걸 해보겠어요. 저는 아직도 그런 생각을 너무 많이 해요. 제가 가수로 데뷔해서 어쩌다 보니까 이렇게 사회적으로 또 어떻게 보면 전 세계적으로 되게 무거운 책임감을 갖게 되고 어떻게 생각하면 우리는 그거에 걸맞지 않을지도 모르겠어요. 저는 그렇게 대단한 사람들도 아니고 똑똑한 사람들도 아니고 근데 7명이 어쨌든 정말 진심으로 무언가 하나를 위해서 나아가고 그리고 사실 BTS 혹은 방탄소년단을 생각했을 때 사람들은 늘 아미를 얘기하거든요. 여러분이 저희의 사실은 본질이에요. 그래서 늘 여러분을 떼놓을 수가 없는 거고 제가 이렇게 지금 활동이 사실 괴롭다라고 얘기하면서도 제가 죄책감을 느끼고 있는 게 여러분이 너무 그거를 미워하실까 봐 사실은 내가 쉬고 싶다고 하면 내가 쉬고 싶다고 하면 내가 죄 짓는 것 같아가지고 그냥 뭐 여기 각자 멤버들도 마찬가지고 그냥 어떻게 하다 보니까 저희가 논현동에서 그렇게 조그만 짓 살다가 이렇게 백악관까지 가고 그냥 저는 하나예요. 전 예투컴 가사에 다 들어있거든요. 예투컴이 나온 시점이겠지만 이 버전이 내가 생각하는 이 버전의 우주의 최선이었어요. 저는 제가 하고 싶은 건 제가 여전히 지키고 싶은 건 그냥 우리가 같이 함께 내가 진심으로 같이 무대에 서고 같이 우리가 이렇게 회식해서 얘기를 했을 때 그 어떤 법칙과 상관없이 우리가 행복하게 얘기하고 행복하게 무언가를 할 수 있는 그게 제가 원하는 전부예요.
아 남주니까 나도 울 것 같잖아. 아 남주니까 울 것 같잖아.
제가
울지 마.
그냥 저는 방탄소년단을 오래 하고 싶어요.
오래 하려면 이럴 수밖에 없어.
오래 하고 싶고 방탄소년단을 오래 하려면 제가 저로서 남아 있어야 된다고 생각을 해요.
그럼.
네. 왜냐면 내가 방탄은 아니니까. 나는 방탄의 일부니까. 그래서 여러분의 기대에 충족하지 못하고 너무 하고 싶은 얘기가 많지만 다 솔직하게 하지 못하는 점 항상 죄송하고 그러나 저희는 늘 진심이에요. 우리가 실수도 하고 저희 완벽하지 않아요. 저희 잘못도 많이 하고 저도 제가 완벽하지 않은 인간인 거 알고 제가 감히 뭐 유엔에서 연설하고 바이든 만나고 이럴 수 있는지 모르겠어요. 그렇지만 제가 아는 건 우리가 방탄이고 우리가 여러분을 만났기 때문에 여기까지 온 거고 앞으로 언제까지 우리가 같이 할 수 있을지 모르겠지만 정말 오래오래 우리가 설사 옛날처럼 이렇게 멋있게 춤을 추고 하지 못하더라도 나는 방탄소년단의 RM으로 있고 싶거든요. 그래서 이 진심을 알아줬으면 좋겠고 지금 잠깐 우리가 멈춰주고 회의해주고 쉬어도 더 앞으로의 많은 시간을 위해서 나간다는 점.
항상 제일 힘든 게 그런 건 것 같아. 이제 우리가 사실 이제 독특하잖아요. 팬이랑 이렇게 같이 가는 게. 근데 그럼에도 불구하고 사실 모든 걸 공유할 수는 없잖아요.
아니 그럼. 근데 다 이해해 주실 거야. 근데 다 이해해.
그게 제일 힘들고 슬픈 부분인 것 같아요.
자 우리 건배사 한번 하면서 야 건배사
마지막에-
뭐 할래? 건배사 오늘 항상 막내 가는 거야.
아 그렇죠. 정국이가
예?
심플하게 해주십시오. 심플하게.
자, 여러분들.
아포방포
네.
해줘.
아포 방포로 해?
뭐 아무거나 해.
너 하고 싶은 거 해.
자,
아
여러분들.
네가 뭘 하든 좋아.
저기 뭐야.
너무 웃기다.
아프방폼 is
이렇게 취한 거
short
되게
for
오랜만에 보네.
Army
그때
Forever
우리
Bang
LA
Forever.
회식 이후로 이건 취하고 싶어서 취한 거야.
I'm tipsy.
수 있지.
I wanted to be.
J-Hope was straight up so.
알 수도 없어. 여러분들
It's interesting when J-Hope gets upset, he literally looks like a child.
아직 많이 남았어.
Like he does this thing with his lips.
죽을 때까지 뭐? 각자 삶을 위해.
There's just like all
Literally,
these
he
memes of J-Hope
reverts to like
drunk. He's
10 years old. That's kind of the same face he made in
남준이 이 정도로
when they came to LA to do the thing
취해서요.
with the hip hop thing
The hip hop thing. What are you talking about?
with like Coolio and all them.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was literally the same faces he made. And he was sitting on the bed like.
I mean, he was scared for his life.
I know, it's just funny. It's just funny
like-
when he gets upset. He reverts to like childhood facials. It's adorable. I love it. I'm here for it.
The battery light's blinking, so we should probably
Alright.
wrap this up.
Time, guys. We get you. We feel you. We understand you. We are here to support you and take as much time as you need. We're
Take all
gonna
the
be here
time.
11
I'm
and
gonna be
support
here.
you when you come back.
I'm gonna get confetti on me later.
And I'm so proud of you guys for like putting yourself first, prioritizing your art, your mental health, and getting to live some life. You
Yeah.
deserve it. Everybody deserves to take time for them
It's okay.
and to live some life.
Keep that audio going.
Yeah. And I think that's one thing we need to remember as fans
Yeah.
is that there are also people who deserve to live as much life as you are living.
Yes.
And it's really hard to do that sometimes when you have a million things expected of you and you're in the spotlight. So let's give them some love, give them some grace, give them some support, because that's what you do for the people that you care about.
All I can say, thank God we went to those concerts.
I know, I'm so glad. It's a little crooked, but that's fine.
Is it crooked?
It's a little bit crooked.
Like this action.
I don't care, but I just mention it because I know it's going to drive you
I know
crazy.
it's gonna drive me crazy.
All right, guys. So that is it. Fortunately, their catalog runs so damn
So
deep
deep.
that we will have content for a hot minute. So we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
But,
we got so much ground to cover. Cause even out of these, like this anthem, this anthology, there's so many songs you still haven't heard of.
I know.
I want to do a deep dive with both Allison and Kamaria.
I know, that'll be fun.
We have to do Run BTS. We have to do like the Rise of Bangtan. By the way, even though they're doing solo projects in this next chapter, they're still gonna do Run BTS, which
Yay.
is my favorite. I love Run BTS.
I feel like a lot of
Oh my
people
god,
watching
so
Run
many
BTS
people
this
so many people are really excited about Run BTS coming back. So at least like there'll still be that bond that they'll see each other every once in a
Yeah.
while. So
I'm here for it. I
Yeah.
support it. I think it's a very brave, wise, and a very difficult decision. Honestly, I'm sure some of them probably want to take a break, but also don't want to take a break because of like the success they're experiencing, especially how they've grown in the U.S. within the past couple years. Like it's
a hard decision, like
it's a
with
really
the timing,
hard decision.
with like
yeah.
the Grammys,
Like any type
and,
of
like,
American label would be like,
yeah,
are you insane? You know what I mean?
No,
but the
but-
reality is like,
they've been at this for a long time.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful that they're taking this time and that, you know, it must have been a hard decision for the label. Like it had to be a hard decision for everybody, but what they need comes first.
it's true.
So
It's true.
And honestly, it's hard to create if you can't create. Like,
Yeah, and
like
do we want art from somebody who feels like they're chained to a friggin' cog? Like,
yeah.
do we want art from somebody who's like trying to squeeze out like lyrics to something that they don't believe in, that they're not
No.
feeling? That no, we don't want that. We want the real shit. We want the good stuff. That's why we like BTS. So I'm in full support, and I will be patiently waiting.
They're still gonna produce stuff just separately. There's
I-
gonna be lots of
I
stuff,
was talking
content
about the
stuff.
next like show.
Oh, the next show we will 100% be there.
Be patiently waiting for
Patiently waiting.
that tour when they get back together, because that's gonna be fire.
Yep. Those
We're
tickets
gonna be
will
on the floor, damn it.
on the floor. Confetti.
Somehow we're gonna make this shit happen.
Confetti. We'll actually get army bombs this time. We went to 2 concerts with no army bombs. So it could be like the guy next to us.
Guys, it's a money thing. It's a money thing. Life is expensive right now, especially with COVID. And cancer. For me, anyways. But yes, that is on my agenda. Next show, there will be an army bomb in my hand. And I will be doing more than this the whole time.
this action.
Of course, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you old Asian men that are doing what you can. Do your thing.
He was really
Do
into
your
the show.
thing.
He was part of it. He was participating.
And he was on beat the whole time.
The whole
And
time.
He did not stop.
For like 2 hours.
So he like texting on his phone for a minute.
It's like
talking
taking
to his kid,
photos.
yelling at his kids, like
Yeah.
hugging his wife. Like, did not
Just
stop.
the whole time like this.
That man was
man.
a supporter.
Yeah.
Give it up for random Asian guy with the army bomb.
You know who you
You know
are.
who you are. Killed that shit. All right, guys, like, subscribe.
Sign up for our Patreon.
Maybe sign up for our
Lots
Patreon.
of bonuses there.
We're gonna start doing some dramas and stuff too. Yeah, there's some fun things in the works.
There's fun things in the works. We gotta
work
find
in.
some time, but we'll do
Yeah.
it. I also have to figure out the programs.
Yeah, that too.
I'm still working technical stuff, but
Thanks for being our technical person, Joe.
I'm doing the best that I
It
can.
would not happen if it was me. I'd be like, what the? I quit. I quit!
I quit.
Why isn't my computer working? I quit.
Oh man, you should see me some days. I'm like, ah! 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 Man.
Guys, as always, we're super thankful for you that you choose to spend your time with us. I know there's a lot of places you could be. But yeah, this is so much fun. We always love to make these videos and hang out with you guys. And on that note,
Peace.
have a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you're at in the world. And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.